for half a second. Light whatever you brought with you. Cigars, smokes, joints, coffee, whiskey. I don't judge. You didn't come here for fairy tales. You came for truth, steel, and motor oil. This ain't clickbait. This ain't influencer nonsense. This is real biker news told by a man who's lived it, seen it, and survived it. From the streets to the clubhouse, from the old guard to the new blood.
All we wanted to do was
welcome to Biker News Canada. And the man behind the curtain, the voice they don't want quiet, the pen that wrote Playpen, the mind that never shut off, Bob Jarvie. So sit back. Let the truth hit harder than a straight pipe at midnight. And remember, once you hear it here, you can't unhear it. Now here is Bob.
Well, all right. I had to listen to the theme song again tonight. I dig that song, man. That was well done. Thank you. Thank you for doing that, man. And then Nomadic pulling it all together, making that awesome intro video clip, man. I couldn't be more happy with it, man. Thank you, guys. So it's Sunday. So generally on Sunday, oh yeah, I should introduce myself. Hey, Bob's back. Biker News Canada coming at you on a Sunday night edition. So Sunday nights, basically, we usually talk about politics, Canadian politics. And so I figured I would pose a general question, and I asked AI to give us its opinion, and then we'll go over what it said, and we'll go a little bit deeper into how the current geopolitical situation worldwide will affect the motorcycle community as a whole, specifically in Canada. So we'll talk about that tonight. And then tomorrow we'll get back on with other biker news stuff, but I always keep it biker related. And, these are big questions that we'll probably never figure out, but at least we can talk about it and see what each other think, and then we'll figure it out, right? So let's go through the chat and say hello to everybody, and then we'll get on with the show. And we got going on tonight. We're on Facebook, on the Biker News Canada group. If you haven't joined that group yet, go ahead and get on over there. We're talking 14,000 members. And everyone's really cool, just like they are on our chats and everything. So nobody's talking shit about each other. And if they are, they're like, bam, boom, you're gone. See you around. Because we don't need that shit around here. We're doing a civilized biker community, if you will. And yeah, so get on over there. And if you're watching on TikTok, get on over there to the YouTube channel and subscribe over there. And to be honest with you, when it comes to interacting with the chat, I'm more interactive with YouTube because that's how I've been doing my show for over a year now, and I'm more used to it. And the TikTok's kind of a newish thing to me, but I appreciate everybody on TikTok for coming in and checking out and seeing what it's all about. Okay, so like you say, we got Frank in the house. We got Yo Mama's house in the house. Good to see you guys, man. Always a pleasure, brothers. Hey, we got Bill Stacks in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Always a pleasure, Bill. Love your show. And make sure you guys go check out Chatting with Stacks over there on YouTube also. And he's on all across all the other socials as well. And he does a great show, man. Great show. Yeah, thanks, Bill. I love that that intro. They did a great job for me. And everything's been done by fans and members of the group, right? It's fucking awesome. I really love it, man. And what else we got? We got Gary in the house. Good to see you tonight, Gary. And where we go? Everyone's saying hello to everybody. Right on. Anytime, Bill. Anytime, brother. And Pops came in the house too. Good to see you tonight, Pops. And you know, like I know I don't gotta say it, but you know I'm gonna anyway. I hope Mama's getting better. Or not Mama, sorry, Mountain Woman's getting better. Your old lady, let's put it that way. I hope she's getting better, bro. Every day by day, I hope she's getting better. And get her on home soon, man. Get her back in the chats saying hello. And we got Jim McElwaw. Good to see you tonight, brother. Always a pleasure, my man. And what do we got down here? We got Colin down here, Jerry down here, Jonathan down here. Good to see everybody. Brando, Tony. Oh, I get it, Tony. I get you. Kennedy and Kata, something like that. Juan and Mark. Good to see everybody joining in on TikTok as well. So, like I say, this isn't anything. I don't have nothing scripted. I don't do my shows off of script or anything, and it's just a kind of we'll give each other. I'll give you my opinion. We'll see what AI says about it. I'm just starting to think, how's the geopolitical situation in the world right now going to affect us guys up here in Canada and the Canadian biker scene? Most bikers, and I think most of the people that are involved with watching my channel and stuff, are regular middle class people, right? Working folks, right? Small business owners, equipment operators. I'm a gas fitter, auto mechanics, painters, tattooists. Middle class, right? And who always gets beat up first when the economy starts taking a dip? The middle class. So I've been saving, like I do every year, every motorcycle event that I find that comes to me, and I get tons and tons of them across Facebook and everything that I've saved across Canada. And like, there's tons of them, and they're all going to be good events in their own way, and they're all hosted by different people for different causes, doing different things. Some are poker runs, some are stay there and hang out and watch bands and get drunk and do your thing, and everything's got its place, right? But everyone's going to have only so many, what's it called, disposable income dollars that they can. So unfortunately, for organizers of such events this year, please give yourself a buffer zone. It might be a bit of a drop year if things keep going sideways the way they have been, and the price of our fuel and all the bullshit the way it's going, and it's all coming right for the start of summer, right? And there's going to be more and more people having a harder time making ends meet and all that stuff, and some people be selling bikes, and the community might actually shrink in a physical by numbers way. You know what I mean? It sucks, but when it's a choice between catch up your mortgage and sell the bike in the garage, I had to make that decision 2 years ago, and I fucking hated it. And I ended up in the same place only 2 years fucking later. But anyways, it is what it is. You make your decisions, you move on with life, right? So, I'm just thinking in advance here, and just how everything's been fucking. Every time you think, okay, it can't get more worse than this, and holy fuck, you hear something else on the news and it gets more worser again. All right, let's do a Mountain Woman update. Mountain Woman is going to have one hell of a week ahead. They're going all out on that lame leg. Good, get it working. After that, she'll learn to walk again. Yeah, she's got to be one tough woman, brother. Proud of her, man. I'm proud of you for holding it together, bro. Keep doing what you got to do. And she'll get home, man. She'll be home soon. Fuck, she gotta be. Back on the back of the bike and for a rip, man. Hey, Jay from Michigan. Good to see you tonight, brother. And we got Steve-O in the house. Good to see you too, Steve-O. Thanks for dropping in, bro. And we got Ryan and Ryan. Anyway, Ryan, did you see a Liberal housing minister say the housing crisis is the war in Iran's fault and not 11 years of them? Well, if Trudeau knew how to fucking count, or somebody in this fucking cabinet knew how to count, when they decide, okay, we're going to bring in a bunch of immigrants to prop up our labor force. Good plan. So far, you're talking good. We're going to increase our tax revenue. Good. It's all sounding good. Now we're going to bring in 4 million of them when there's only 100,000 houses and units available. And the whole thing went in the fucking toilet, didn't it? Jesus, these guys are dumb. And then you can say that when you flip, it's even the same party, but now they flip leader and they flip cabinet. it's easy to blame the last guy, even though it's your party. You still say, fuck, it's his fault, man. Well, look at the mess he left me in. Like these guys got to get fucking start moving, flying around over the fucking here and there. Where was he? Sweden, Scandinavia, fucking some fucking place this weekend. Finland, all the one of those Slavic countries. I get it. He needs to open up some more trade routes. Why don't we open up a pipeline coming straight north out of Calgary or out of Alberta, wherever the fucking oil is? Go north with it. And we got to go through mountains. You're going to fuck around and build a port up there and fill our tankers up there and then sail them down into the Hudson's Bay and then pipe them into the refineries and then upgrade those refineries. Now, we don't need to find customers and we don't need to import. And it's going to cost billions and billions and billions of dollars to do it and probably a decade. But holy fuck, pull the trigger someday. This is something that they should have done back in the fucking 70s when they started figuring out, wow, look at all the oil sands we got out here. Holy shit. Right. So why didn't way back fucking them, they make it so it could have been self-contained? And, like in America, they can produce enough of their own oil. They got plenty of oil production. And they don't need to, I don't think it'll crush them not to receive what we send them. You know what I mean? You're welcome, Pops, man. All my love, brother. Yeah, man. The Resurrection of Lost Lobos. Yeah, we'll do that one next week, Steve-O. Actually, I look forward to doing that one, bro. Usually on Sundays, though, just so you guys know, I try to do a political show once a week. Politics interests me. I know it's boring, so I try to make it around bikers so we can get as much of the boring out of it as we can. You know what I'm saying? Nomadic. Good to see you tonight, bro. Yes, absolutely nomadic. It's a direct result of immigration. It's got nothing to do with interest rates or the prices, although they're stupid and that needs to be addressed too. It's all about how many fucking people he brought in at once. And he never fucking did a head count. Like 1, 2, 3 is getting off the fucking airplane. Is it that fucking hard? Or did he think out of somewhere that 1 million houses were going to pop up out of someone's ass? Like, that's a lot of work to build 1 million houses, man. I've been involved in building a few. It's a lot of fucking work. Not 1 million. It's all planned. The left wing and the right wing. Blah. Oh, 100%, bro. I've never ever would I disagree with that. I don't like politicians from any stripe because, like you say, they're all in the same fucking crew. And they just trade fucking power in the public's eye back and forth once in a while, and they yell at each other, but they're all working for somebody else. It's just fucking facts. They work for someone else. They're bought, they're paid for, and it doesn't matter who the fuck's. It's not a democratic nothing no more. Nothing. So we got nomadic. I don't know. Did I say hi to you? No. Anyways, hi, no. If I missed you, bro, good to see you. Now we're talking. Start using, fucking right, man. Yeah, Frank, it is too easy. All the fucking easy things are the things they won't fucking do, bro. Because my younger brother just had some radiation on a cancer growth in his neck. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I hope like how the chemo gets it for him. I got another buddy. I think I told you guys about a couple of weeks ago. He's a cancer guy right now, and he's having a hard time with it. And he's messaging me about selling his Ultra. And it's like, no, fuck no. That thing goes too fast. And fucking, yeah, they're all wolves in sheepskin. You got that one, bro. 21X passed in South Carolina. Pan C. What? 20. Oh, so they have another one. Hey, Pocono Ken, good to see you tonight, bro. And like, and the other thing that Canada did, they always do something fucking ridiculous. So let's go. Let's change our train of thought. I've been going on about this Ring of Fire and minerals. We got to get them minerals and blah, blah, blah. And let's hope like hell that they don't sell the rights to said minerals to China. And you know what they fucking did? I think they just made a big deal with China. I'm sure we're going to get some to stay in Canada or whatever. I'm sure that they can't take all of them. But I think that when they get mined up and get out of the ground here in Canada, they're going on a boat and they're going over there because they've got the plants to fucking refine it and do whatever it is, the cobalt shit that they want and all the stuff for making um, EV batteries and those big batteries. There's going to be a big blow up of technology on batteries and battery size and how much power you can store in these things. Because you imagine like Elon did it at one of those hurricanes. He took some sea cans full of inverters and he powered up a big portion of Puerto Rico. So there's going to be a way that they can do this so they can power up cities or maybe those stupid mega fucking things full of computers for their AI or whatever they're building all there that's sucking up all the hydro. They got to do something. So that's where all the technology and all the mind, all the thinking's going into right now. That and AI, right? But yeah, so we got a whole bunch of the shit up there, up by Hudson Bay, and they did it again. They signed a deal with China, and it's going to go overseas, man. And we're going to pay a lot more for it to get it back in a final product. You know what I mean? A lot of peaceful minds are dying, so right? Yeah, man. Get all the rides in, bro. Tomorrow ain't promised to none of us, is it? Vegan, you change your thing, man. That looks good. The Ring of Fire got bought by the Australians? Yeah, it turns out the Australians are big on mining, aren't they? They're very fucking they got some really big companies. I think it's Australia and then Canada, or there might be some other countries in there. Because Canada's been running that, well, we've been running the big salt mine in Goderich. It goes right under Lake fucking, what's that lake up there? Not Michigan. Come on, Bob. It's just my head's fried right now. Anyways, Lake Huron. So that salt mine goes right under Lake Huron. And then they've been running that vein of copper from Sudbury to Ottawa, I guess. I guess that mine is huge underneath. I've never stepped in there. But yeah, the Australians are big on mining too. They have the claim, okay, China's allowed and is expanding in our. Yeah, I think a bunch of our oil is going over to China instead of south, or at least they're getting it worked out to go there and the pipelines and stuff, right? Yeah, and then a lot of these big mining and oil companies are backed by the Chinese, and you're right, right? I guess it's funny, right? So we complain, and I was the first to do it. Oh, they sold the rights to fucking China. Then it turns out I was incorrect, anyways. That Australia has got the rights to them, but they're going to end up in China because, like I say, that's where the processing plants are for those things, and then that's where the plants are that need that final product, right? It's not like they're going to refine it in Canada and then ship it to the iPhone factory. So I get it. I get it that way. And the other good thing about getting China in as a partner is when they come in, they get things done. They make things happen. They accelerate everything. So instead of spending 15 minutes or 15 years getting this study and that study and this done, China just comes in and does it, right? They'll have a road built and a couple of railroad lines down in a couple of months, right? They don't fuck around. But listen, CBC, fuck no. No. I don't watch network. I don't watch network nothing, bro. I don't have the time. It's too hard to, it takes too long to decipher everything that they're saying to you, right? It's fucking, you have to reread it and go over it again and then figure out which parts of it might have a speckle of truth in there. And they all have speckles of truth. All the stories are built around truth. And then they just bend them to attack who they want or to, make someone sound good who they want. Craig Russell joined in. Good to see you tonight, Craig. Rolling coal. Yeah. Hey, I comment to make you angry. Good to see you, bro. And again, you know what? You could probably burn as much coal as you wanted in Canada, and we got enough fucking big old forests and shit that I don't think it would affect. I think I've heard that somewhere. We got enough trees, and actually, our trees need that carbon. That's what fucking plants absorb is carbon. Anyone who's growing little trees knows that. So you know what I mean. You could have a couple fucking coal-fired power plants through Canada. It wouldn't hurt nothing. Suncor, Syncrude, etc. in Alberta are U.S. owned by. Yeah, exactly, right? So that's the thing, right? So it's subsidiaries. And then I guess if you go further up, like I say, if you go further up, everything in the whole world is owned by a few different companies anyway, right? BlackRock and those other ones. So nothing's owned by who you think it's owned by. Hey, I'm Iron Ranger. Good to see you tonight. Thanks for popping in. Uh, yeah, so hey, Stax was here. I don't know if he stuck around, but he was here, bro. Who else we got here? We got Never Your Happy Pity. Woo, that's a cool name. Avalon Jokers. Good to see you guys. See if you guys got any comments down there you want to throw in there to the conversation and all that. No, I'm not doing any of this crazy stuff about co-hosting or any of that business because it never works for me. I don't know who the person is on the other end. But hey, man, we got lots of people in there on the TikTok side. I appreciate everyone for dropping in. Like you say, what's up from Newfoundland? Nice one. Thanks for dropping in, Noof. I appreciate you, bro. And so there's another thing. That was another angle I wanted to bring into the conversation about energy in that. I guess in Canada, it'll be kind of no, don't do that. No. It might depend on where you live. If you're in Alberta, your economy might boom, right? So it might be time for everyone to pack up our shit and get on down the highway. We've got lots of people in our community that are in Alberta. And you know, who knows? It might be the thing, right? I've been invited down there to come in and reset up my shit down there and all that stuff. But you know, I'm staying in Ontario. Family is, and I got that teaching gig, and I'd like to ride that teaching gig into the sunset, right? And you know, I'll stay. Thanks, right? Yeah, man. Fucking right. Good for you, pops. So yeah, so it might be time. It may be Newfoundland. I think I heard somewhere that they're gonna increase the amount that they're doing in Newfoundland or something out there. So who knows, right? Maybe our oil producing provinces will get some boom out of it, which would be nice. But we never see, you know, obviously we don't see the same shares as the people who wear the suits see, but, but we see something. So I guess maybe this summer it'll be, hey man, if you manage to hold on your bike and you got some fucking gas money, they'll be happy because there'll be some dudes out there that won't this year again. And let's hope it fucking switches up and things can get better down the road. But who the fuck knows? I think they're still rolling us. They're slow rolling us into a fucking nuclear event in the Middle East, and it's gonna be a fucking shit show when that goes down, man. They're digging basements all over Calgary right now. Single family, multifamily. Yeah. You're right. It like for people in the trades, yeah, Calgary would probably be a good idea right now if you can afford to get out there. I know when we were kids, my dad went out there a month in advance, got the job, bought the house, got everything settled in, and then me and my brother and my mom flew out there and met him, and we just stayed there for whatever it was, a year and a bit. And you know what? It's kind of cool waking up every morning. We're in the Northwest, so you wake up every morning, and the patio doors there, in the kind of dining fucking kitchen area, and you got the mountains in the background. It's pretty cool. You can't go wrong, really. And the only thing that threw me back in the day, I had long hair, and those rednecks out there didn't like me, bro, because my long hair. They're like, "Ah, you fucking long hair freaking boy." It's like, come on now, we're all adults here. Just let me have a beer and pick up your chick. Maybe it was that part they didn't like me for. I can't really remember. It was fuzzy. But yeah, man. Hey, man. I guess up in northwest of Ontario, they're getting their last winter blast. Looks like it's going to blow over through Ottawa and all that starting tonight, I believe. So you guys get one more dig out if you live up north. Unfortunately for you, I'm so glad I moved down here from the Sioux. I couldn't fucking believe you wake up some fucking days and there'd be 3 goddamn feet in your driveway. Oh, dude. And then I got to go to work? No, man. That ain't for me. Then you very quickly buy a 4-wheel drive. If you're going to live anywhere north of Barrie, you buy a 4-wheel drive. You ain't got no fucking choice. Hey, Steve Posey, good to see you tonight, brother. Thanks for dropping in, my man. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about how things are going to be. And see, the funniest thing is the two governments can be squabbling about tariffs and this and that, but the citizens of each country would rather just go for a bike ride together. You know what I mean? Just let us cross the fucking border. So, and let us go for a bike ride together, man. Don't give a fuck about your tariffs and your fucking craziness. But it's going to affect us, I suppose, down the end of the road. Down somewhere in Kelowna, I had 9 winters off with snowboarding passes, play hockey, and went to the bar. That's not a bad fucking way to spend your winter. We went, me and my buddies, high school buddies, one or two of them. Two of them moved to BC and we're in Vancouver, and one of them got a job on Whistler, and it was winter. So my one buddy, it was his twin brother that was working on the mountain. He's like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna fly out there to Vancouver and go see the boys and see my brother. And you want to come?" Like, yeah, fuck, let's go. So we went out there for a couple of weeks. Spent 1 week in Whistler, 1 week in a bit, or maybe not a whole week in Whistler, because we were staying in the guest or in the employee lodges. So there's only so long you can sneak in with the employees before they understand. Hey, that guy don't fucking work here. And there was 3 of us, right? So anyway, we did all that. What a shit show it was up there. But I discovered I can't ski. But when I had the best time at the bottom of the mountain, because like I say, I had long hair. And all the chicks would be, because they thought I was a snowboarder. So I mean, trying to tell them stories about snowboarding all day. They knew I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. That's my fucking Whistler Mountain story. Yeah, man, that'd be a good summer, bro. A whole decade of it. We need some of that Texas tea. Yeah, well, fuck, we got it. We got it all over the place. Right on, Steve. And we got Ricky. Hey, Ricky, how are you, bro? And you got to figure there's parts up there in the Arctic that they've just finally let melt down enough. There's probably a whole bunch more up there that they haven't even discovered yet. You know what I mean? And like I say, this whole big thing, the big Greenland thing that he was screaming about down south, it wasn't about Greenland and defense. It was all about the Northwest Passage, which goes through Canadian waters. And that's one of the places you can stop boats and get a fee out of them. So that's what that was all about. So hopefully the Canadian government can go, oh yeah, we should get a few icebreakers and set up some things on each end and start getting a fee for using our fucking water, you dumbasses. That's what all the fight's been over about Greenland, because it's the shortest route from the other side of the world to the Western Hemisphere is through the Northwest Passage. It's quicker than Panama. It's quicker than go steaming straight across the Atlantic. And if you look at a globe, like fucking Ireland and Newfoundland ain't that far apart from each other. But you know what I mean? To get from the Middle East and the Mid East, and they can come up and across, and boom, they're on the West Coast. And you know, mostly everything's going by ship anymore. They're not bringing no manufacturing back to the our side of the world. That's not going to happen. Oh, I lost my place. He's like, doing a good job. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, Ricky. I really do. Yeah, hey, Bobby. Good to see you, Bobby. And we got James chopped in for hello, too. Good to see you, James. You see the spaceship or weather machine melting out of one side of Greenland ice? No way, albino rhino. That's crazy. So they're trying to melt it up there, too, so they can get to the minerals, man. Like, you don't even have to be a conspiracy theorist to see what the fucking truth is. You know what I mean? Oh, conspiracy theory. Fuck no. If they can see a picture from space, it is what it is, man. That's crazy. Hey, we got Diana from Oshawa. Good to see you, Diana. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Albino Rhino, number 2 of the fan club. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you for that. We got Avalon coming in from Newfoundland. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Like I say, I'm just doing a off the top of my head show today. What do you ever say what club you were in prior to retirement? Yeah, I was an outlaw. That's not like a big secret, but I don't use it and I don't talk about it all the time because I don't want anyone to say you he's using it for clout. No. You guys know by the way I talk. I used to be in a club. It's not a put on, and this is just me. How you see me right now is exactly how I speak to my kids and my mother and everything, right? So, and it just is what it is. And we're back to New Freight on. Okay, I caught up to everybody up there. All right. So what do you guys think, man? I do know that the price of used bikes is going to be good for anyone in the buyer's market. So it's a buyer's market out there right now, man. Yeah, you got that right. I comment. They do. They own everything. Let's just may as well just face it. They own everything. They took over the world fucking years ago and didn't have to fire a fucking shot, right? They knew what they were doing. The damn snow won't go away. I know, eh? It's fucked, eh? Like, you know, London, it finally kind of it rained it off, right? Finally, but it snowed Friday. Like, give me a break, bro. And if you're up north, like I said earlier, you're getting the one last fucking blizzard, the middle of March blizzard. China has whole cities in Africa. I know it's fucking crazy, eh? And all the shit going on in all those other countries too. Like they got whole big farms and they hold people captive and they run internet scams. It's in Malaysia and Indonesia and these places. Like, what in the fuck is even going on? You know what I mean? That's why it'd be nice to circle our wagons again. Like I said a few weeks ago, circle our wagons again, North America, and stop fucking around about who's boss and who's not, and work together and self-contain ourselves. We could do it, feed ourselves, have enough energy for ourselves, and defend ourselves, and just boom, North America, done. You know what I mean? Done. As far as you know, the crazy man wanting to make 51st state and saying shit the way he says it, oh, give it a break. But the idea is actually sound. The idea is not stupid. It's just the way he says things. He fucks them up out of his mouth. Exactly, Craig. $4 for gas where you are, man. Fuck me. We're doing it by the liter still. I think it got up to about $1.60 a liter, 4.5 liters in a gallon. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, the math isn't good there, bro. And then do the exchange on top of that with our dollars only worth 70 cents. Oh, we're taking a pounding at the pump, bro. The elite the elite don't seem to have any worries about how much the price of gas is, how much a fucking T-bone steak's going to cost. They don't care. They don't care. They don't have to. Here too, it snowed like a master here last night. No. Oh, you got it going again, Ricky. Holy fuck, eh? That sucks, bro. Hey, Motobomb. Good to see you tonight, brother. Thanks for popping in, bro. Motobomb, Virginia. And you got a channel, don't you, bro? Check out Motobomb Virginia. I'm pretty sure he's got a biker channel too on YouTube. Go check him out and say hello. Show him some love. We got Grant Harrison in the house saying hi. Good to see you, Grant. Always a pleasure, bro. And Snap, Theron, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. Hey, bro, I'm down in Florida. Good for you. My family. Hey, man, I appreciate you, Snap, all the way from Florida, getting in there and hit that like button, like he said. Make sure you hit that baby for us, man. You know where it's at. And you know what? I'm not really been watching. I'm not a numbers guy. I don't go on the analytics and all that, but I get lots of comments now that good to see your channel's growing and good to see so I'm happy about that. I'm proud of myself and I just keep coming on and shooting the shit with you guys. And I've got the best chat out there, and obviously a lot of the same people are along all the same biker, and that's all good, man. That's all good, but it's all good people is what I'm getting at, right? And it makes this stuff for us go so much better. You know what I mean? And if it's the oddball that's gonna fucking spam us or whatever, we just get rid of them. It's not a big thing. But like everyone who's in and comes in and like Snap all the way from Florida, man, that's respect, man. I love that, bro. So it's been a good grind so far already. So we're just gonna turn the page and do the next step, right? Kevin's almost got that website finished up for his man. I showed it to you last night. I'll pop it on again if you guys want me to. We'll see how far along he is. I never really thought of that earlier. Is it still here? There it is. There it is. Okay. So yeah, man, he's gonna put links in so you can link it right from the website over to the YouTube channel and watch it when it's time. He's got the pictures of the pan up and all that. And they're gonna go in the special T-shirt deal. And he showed me some really cool ideas that he's gonna put on print, of course. He's gonna find them. Here they are. Here they are. So and that'll be the T-shirt for the panhead, right? So you buy that T-shirt and you get a chance to win a 1960 panhead. So that's pretty wicked, eh? I like this guy a lot. He's doing a lot of cool stuff. Oh, that's the wrong. Oh, something else. And then there's a few other options. Same bike. That's the one that we're doing the T-shirt thing for. So you have your choice of pattern and all that stuff, and you'll have a chance to be riding home that bike one day, man. That'd be fucking wicked, dude. T-bone steak. I know, bro. I haven't fucking bought a T-bone since Christ was a cowboy. And then some, man. Fuck. The channel really is going for sure. All right, man. Thanks, Motorball, man. I appreciate that, bro. I like you say, I don't do numbers. I don't go back and look through things. I think I'm at the point where I might have to start paying a little bit of attention, but we're just doing what we're doing. Thank you, Ricky. I appreciate that, bro. Thanks, man. My baby does the grind. You ever see David? Oh, fuck. You ever see David Wilcox in Ontario? Bro, he played my high school when I was in grade 12 in 1984. I was, 17 years old. He played it for a case of Jack Daniels in our fucking cafeteria on a Friday night, man. Big crazy eyes wobbling all over the place. Holy fuck. He can fucking play a guitar, though, can he? Like, whatever. He's a loon. But, man, he can fucking bend a string. Whatever happens, chat, keep it coming. Right on, brother. Thank you, James. I appreciate you, bro. Northern Michigan. Oh, you're getting hammered right now, Gary, in Northern Michigan. So you'll be up Lake Sault Ste. Marie in Sudbury and that when it crosses Lake Huron. Yep, they can keep it. Great stripper music. Fuck yeah. I know all the stripper songs, I tell you. 2 fast ones and a slow one. Yeah, James, thanks, brother. I think the merch is going to be top notch, man. It's going to be top notch. Kevin is knocking it right out of the ballpark. Rick, as soon as the merch site is up, and then I'll let everybody know, of course, and it'll be bikernewscanada.ca. And when you open it up now, where was it? When you open up now, It looks like this, and it's not ready yet. Oh, I should probably put it on the screen. Hang on, bro. So it looks like this for now, but it's coming, man. It's coming. And he's got the first bike there. And he's going to put links on, and there'll be a contact page, and there'll be a merch page. See, the merch page isn't ready yet. And all that cool stuff, man. So very soon, mid-Michigan getting rain. We had rain all day in southwestern Ontario, which, we're like Detroit for where we are, right? That's the one for the pan, bro. For the first pan. So it looks kind of cool the way he did it, right? So here's what the bike looks like. Let's get a better profile picture of it, right? And then he did this for it. So it looks pretty cool, eh? It looks like the bike, doesn't it? I think it does. Oh, and it changed pictures here. Sorry. There it is. Oops. Share this tab. Sorry, guys. I'm fucking around here. So, yeah, man. It'll be cool. Hey, Mike Ball's in the house. Good to see you, brother. Always a pleasure, my man. And you see, yeah, man. Yeah, he is awesome, Rob. He's fucking awesome. He just cracked me up with his googly eyes rolling all over. But he could play them, and everybody knows all the words. And you can have a great time at the Dave Wilcox show. Even to this day, you can still have a good time at a Wilcox show, man. Yeah, this will be at Motobomb. It's got to be, bro. It has to be. Yeah, man. Okay, see ya? All right. West Coast Lake, Michigan. It's cold, but it's snowing. Oh, good for you, bro. You missed it. Saw ZZ Top in Charlie Daniels Band at Alberta Jam. Nice one. I liked it back then too. Yeah, right? 2 guitars and a set of drums. It's kind of necessary for me to listen to your music right there. There's where we got to start from. But as everything else does in this world, it just keeps on changing, never for the better too much. Crazy fuckers. Wow, eh? Oh, that would have been a bit hard on the vehicles, eh? Fucking right, Ricky. Yep. As soon as they're done, I will let everybody know. They'll all be nice. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it, bro. We're gonna have a very cool merch site. Yeah, it's Panhead. She's a pan. He won't let go of his knuckle. I can get another pan off of him after this first one goes, and I can get shovels off him. I can get Evos off him, but I can't get his knuckle off him. It's actually in his living room. Nobody gets his knuckle. No, girl. Fucking right, bro. They'll be coming up as soon as the merch site's done, man. Then as soon as the merch site's done, the raffle tickets are open, they're on, and it's a go. And as soon as we hit the correct amount of raffle tickets, boom, we do the draw. Done. And then if it goes real fast, or even if it takes a while, we're going to find the next bike from the same guy, and we're going to do repeat the process. And I have access to 2 pan heads. We're doing the red and white one first. Hey, Alex, good to see you, bro. So it's going to be a fun summer over here on the website and the channel and all that. I'm going to make sure it's a good fun summer for us. Hey, we got Wildcard in the house too, man. Good to see you too, bro. It's nice up there in northern Michigan in the summer, eh? It's so pretty up there. Very like Peter Fun, an easy rider. Yeah, exactly, man. I've had that going on before. Or you know in that one Bob Seger song when they say, you walk into a diner and every eyes are on you because you don't fit in? I've lived that fucking line a million times in my life, man. Fuck. Yeah. There'll be ball caps, Grant, ball caps, Tukes. Yep. The whole lineup, brother. Spring's almost sprung, bro. I can't wait because, like I say, the website and the merch and the raffles and all that's going to happen a little bit before spring. Hopefully, we can get that first pan head done. Done one, somebody happy and down the road with it, and we'll get the next bike up there, man. And just keep moving forward. And then maybe we're gonna see how we play it out. I might buy the next bike off them that's up for raffle and ride it till it's won, and then do it again. But either which way, we'll make it all work out. I might just want my own bike to, so I don't got to keep switching bikes. You know what I mean? But well, there's lots of ways to work it. So it's going to be a fun summer, man. I'm looking forward to all of it and to have fun with you guys and all that stuff, man. It'll be great. Evils V twins. Never liked they look funny, do they? And you know what? Let's face it, if you want a knucky, you probably put it in your fucking living room too. I don't think too many guys are going to want to fly around on their knuck too much, right? Panhead, you might fly around town a little bit on it. You're not going to go too far, but it'll be fun to have one. You're going to have to learn how to start the pan and fucking do all that stuff. You know what I mean? Check the oil. It's probably a leaky old bugger. Who knows, right? But it's complete. It's one bike. We've all seen the pictures of it. It's there. It's ready to ride down the road. If Canada sold the Ring of Fire to China, Canada will be next Iran. Yeah, you're probably right, Joe. I think you're right about that. But you know that's where the minerals are going to. So maybe the way I heard, I just didn't process it correctly. But I did hear that it's going there at any rate to get processed. And then we'll see where it goes from there, right? But yeah, you're right. They might not be so polite about it. They might just say, fuck you. Like to have a summer goal of at least 1,000 miles a week. Fuck, that'd be nice. Say no. It's doable. It's doable. There was one nice little ride around my place, London to Port Stanley, and then across the lake as far as Port Burwell, and then back up to Highway 2 should put you somewhere around Woodstock or go through Tilsonburg and back into London, about 100 miles on your odometer. And it was a nice, 4-hour little ride. Good afternoon on your bike, right? Go by yourself, go with a friend, whatever. 80 kilometer an hour highways. You don't have to go crazy. And it was a good little time. Hey, Oscar Grower, good to see you, brother. Greenland should be split between U.S. and Canada. She should be Canada's, to be honest with you. It's closer to us than anyone else, I think. But yeah, just tell U.S. to leave their base there and keep an eye on Russia, right? Not like Russia's fucking doing anything. Let's give it a break. You know what I mean? Like, they're not doing nothing. If they were, I don't even know what they're doing, slogging away in fucking Ukraine, man. They're just wasting their own people. There doesn't seem to be an end goal to it. They're just slogging it away and costing more lives. Greenland was settled by Vikings. Yeah. Oh, that's why it's Danish, because the Vikings. Well, I guess that makes sense. But that would make Newfoundland Danish too, almost, right? So, but yeah, that makes sense if you want to think about it that way. But that's what the hubbub about Greenland is about. It's about the Northwest Passage and shipping. And we'll see who ends up getting the rights to it or getting the money out of it. All this stuff is up in the future, right? You said plenty, boy, we lack refineries. Yeah, exactly. I seen a show with maps of them through the States, and then they switch a bunch of the refineries to handle the thick oil that comes from our oil sands. And then the oil that they drill in America is sweeter, so it doesn't need so much work. So I guess it's just billions and billions of dollars to keep switching around these refineries. Never mind keeping an eye on Russia, better keep an eye on your Brampton. Yeah, exactly, bro. Greenland, like any land, belongs to who can hold it. Yeah, that's true. Yes, Canada are great friends in many ways. Yeah. All right, what? There will be deals made. Even the Danes will get some. Yeah, absolutely. And like I say, that's all. It's all about the shipping. And someone may as well get the money for it. You know what I mean? If it's got to be a split, then split it. Whatever. They got to quit depending on the old stuff that other people can sabotage and fuck with. Like, look at the state they're in now with this stupid Strait of Hormuz or whatever the fuck how you say it, right? It's it's been the same way for all these years, and nobody's ever done anything because there's been no need to. And now there's a need to, and nobody has a fucking plan. And now who's going to pay the fucking price? We do. The consumers, the purchasers, the end fucking result of where any product ends up is who pays the fucking price. And how much of it can we afford? And how long until mid-sized companies and even some big companies just start shutting their doors and telling people, sorry, you ain't got no job no more, right? That's what I'm worried about. I think Canada should go turn that Oshawa fucking car plant into a big old drone factory. So at least if some shit happens, we're ready. Just keep building drones. Just build them, put them somewhere, build them. Because at the worst case scenario, you sell them to some other country that needs them. Best case scenario is you got a fuckload of drones. Because it's become quite apparent that over the last fucking 4 years that drones are the new warfare. So why wait till we need them to get them? Why not start getting them now? There's no force. Nobody thinks beyond 4 years in politicians' views because in 4 years there's an election. So and in 4 years you can't get everything done. And then the next party comes and wants to go in a different direction and undoes what you spent 4 years doing. And then they don't get their shit done. And it goes back and forth and back and forth. And then nothing gets fucking done. It's fucking ridiculous. That's private joke for Canadian Americans. Oh, look at that. Okay. Which one's that? Oh, keep your eyes on. Oh, yeah. They're like Brampton. Yeah, what a fucking place. Just finished. 3 could keep a secret to her death. Cool book, eh? That one's a cool book. I like that one. I read that one years ago. Great book. Yeah, that was a bad thing, eh? And that one in Quebec, Eric de Red, the man who found North America before Columbus, is from Greenland. Lots of history there. I'm pretty sure Eric found. Yeah, I think so. I know they found lots and lots of Viking. They even found a whole village, didn't they? Little huts and all that. There's no question that the Vikings were in Newfoundland way before anyone else. Yeah, good book. Now read number 3, 81 at War. Is that the next one to read, Jay? I think I've read almost all them books. Yves Levine, and there's another guy, Jerry Lawton or something like that. He's got a bunch of Canadian biker books. Is that about the Quebec troubles? Yeah. Number 2 is taking care of business. Read that one too. Apparently we've been trying to procure drones. See, why do we procure them instead of just fucking making them? You know what I mean? We got all these fucking car plants sitting there doing nothing. Put the people back to work. They know how to build shit already. And we build. Definitely going to go look it up. Thanks, Jay. Oh, absolutely, Craig. Look up all them ones, bro. Like you say, the other guy, Jerry Lawton, for the Canadian biker books. He's a reporter from Hamilton. I messaged him and asked him if he wanted to come in with me on my book. Because basically my book's, the tail end of it, half of it's before 2081 came to Ontario, and we were kings of the road. And then the other half was after they came and we weren't anymore. And what did your head and your brothers and people going and all this shit. So I contact this, I think it's Lawton. So I contact him. I go, hey, you want to go in on a book? And next thing you know, he pops out a book. Oh, the Ontario Biker War, how the Hells Angels took over without firing a shot. It's like, you dick. That was the title I gave you, man. You fucking asshole. So I wrote my book as an autobiography instead, right? So whatever. Fuck. Unbelievable. But he does have a lot of books out about Canadian bike stuff. 204 for the diesel. What's going to happen? 4 weeks? Yeah, I know, man. Or more squishing in Alberta. They pretty much, that's what they make out there. That fucking heavy oil, right? Whatever they call that stuff. Canada has been trying to procure drones. That's so crazy, Alex. $8 a gallon for Americans. Yep. They wouldn't stand for that in America. I was in the middle of that shit in the 90s. You too, eh? It went pretty fucking wacky for a minute there. Like I had some conversations with some guys from from America. They obviously I can't put into a book or nothing. But they were fucking serious, bro. Things could have happened a whole lot differently, but unfortunately, the fucking CI was privy to that, and that's why they pulled in our club and did the project retire. And so okay, we got to take one of these clubs off the streets for a minute, and we'll take the smaller of the two, right? So they took us. Odd and even number days. The odd and even tag number days. Remember we were waiting in line for? Oh no! See, I wasn't around in the '70s for that, bro. I was around. I was a kid though. I wasn't like at the age of buying gas. I vaguely remember it. Okay, stop, dog. Now, when I was 15 or 16, there was a quick gas war in Ontario, and I just started working at a gas station. Back then, you pumped it and you did the window, and there was line up and down the street, and fucking, we get there, and it was just nonstop. You didn't even go inside the building except for to make change, and you spent all day at the pumps, and it was like 9 cents a liter or something. It was so ridiculously. Oh, maybe it was this one Wildcard's talking about. I had a vehicle that ran on propane. Oh, okay. I did the propane thing for a few years too, bro. I like the propane thing. The only thing is in the winter back then, it took a long time for the car to warm up in the cabin. But I think that's changed now. I think they got a fix for that. But propane was the way to go for a while there. My dad was a mechanic, and he used to convert cars over. You remember that, Gary, the odd and even days? I remember seeing pictures of the States during the 70s gas rationing, and they look like a lot of pissed off hombres. Peter Edwards done a bunch of books on the Canadian biker world. Oh, I haven't heard that name, bro. I'll have to look for that. Crown Vics run on propane. Yep. But they quit making them, but yep, because they're all cop cars. Eve Levine is biased towards the police. Yep, he is, Jay. But he's written a lot of books. The first biker books I ever read were from Eve. But yeah, I don't really like the slant he puts on them. 100%, bro. Coppers took out Charlie. They started in '84. They did. Blows my mind. See people line up for miles and miles when gas is supposed to go up. It's crazy, isn't it? It's supposed to go up tomorrow, I heard. Just order the books right on, man. Propane even sucks for grills. So right on. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. It was a pleasure to see everyone again today. You guys are always a blast to talk with. Like I say, not that we've figured anything out. It's not our job, but we can talk about it. Let's see how the summer goes for everybody. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that, bro. What did I do there? Sorry. Thank you, Anthony. And Jimmy, did you see on Mariana Van Zeller, the Outlaw Motorcycle? Yeah, I did, with the Sons of Silence. And apparently, the guy who does Insane Throttle put her together with the Sons of Silence, and she referenced him in the show, and she twisted the words and pissed him off. But I thought it was a pretty good episode. They didn't give away any club secrets or not, and they had to expect her to ask the question she was going to ask. But yeah, I thought it was all right. From Space Albino. Oh, wait. You see Spaceship with the weather? Okay, that's the one you were telling me about Greenland's ice. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, man. Thanks for that, Albino Rhino. And thanks, everybody on TikTok, for popping in. Like I say, I will go through the comments. If you guys got anything you want to add to the conversation, feel free, man. That's what we're doing here. Make it kind of open for everybody. Keep it respectful. Keep it cool. And I'll read your comment out. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I comment to make you angry. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Jay from Michigan. Have a good night, Ricky. All right, guys. You guys all be good out there. Yeah, he's a whack job, Vegas, but I watch it once in a while. All right, guys. Thanks again. Much love. We'll see y'all again tomorrow night, weekly, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Good night.
Biker News Canada, where the truth hits harder than the highway wind. From Ontario to the coast, Bob Javi rolls in. Let the real news begin. He's got the camera ready, catching sparks from every ride. Club stories, charity runs, every heartbeat of the biker tribe. So smash that like, share, follow, let the whole country feel the ride.